It's probably one of the world's most popular and delicious foods. It's available all over the planet and it's enjoyed by millions. But where did sushi come from? The word sushi itself only refers to the fermented vinegared rice. The raw fish on top of the rice is called sashimi. There's a Japanese folktale about an old woman that was worried about thieves stealing her pots of rice. In desperation, she took the rice and she hid it in osprey nests. Over time, the rice fermented and became mixed with scraps of fish caught by the osprey. When the old lady came back, she found that not only was the rice delicious, it had also preserved the fish. According to the story, this was the first sushi. In reality, the true history of sushi is a little less clear. We know its origins are tied to somewhere in Southeast Asia, sometime in the 2nd century. Originally, people didn't even eat the rice, it was simply used as a way of preserving fish. Salted fish was wrapped in fermented rice and left under a stone or a heavy object for about 3 months while it fermented. Then people would discard the rice and eat the preserved fish. Later on, as rice became more expensive, people started eating the fish and the rice together. In the 10th century, a new kind of sushi was developed. A fish was gutted and washed with sake. Its belly was filled with rice and it was left to ferment for about a month, when it would be sliced and served. Around 100 years later, chefs discovered that they could speed up the fermentation process to a few days and improve the taste if they soaked the rice in rice vinegar before putting it in the fish. In 1824, a sushi chef called Hanaya Yohei was looking for a quicker way to make sushi that people could eat on the move. He took a thin slice of sashimi, a raw cut of very fresh fish, dabbed it with wasabi, and pressed it onto a ball of sushi rice. And with that, he invented nigiri, the modern sushi that we know today. Nigiri was an instant success, but it was still relatively unknown outside of Edo. 100 years later, Edo had been renamed Tokyo, and there were thousands of people selling nigiri in the streets. In 1923, the Great Kanto earthquake struck Tokyo and devastated the city. This did two things. It lowered the price of land, so sushi chefs were able to buy property to set up restaurants. Other chefs left Tokyo entirely, looking for work in other cities, and they took nigiri sushi with them all over Japan. From there, sushi spread all over the world. For more information, you can view all of my sources in the information box below, and please subscribe for more on Japanese culture, news, and politics.